2024 is out, 2025 is in, which you know what that means. We need to do some goal planning, some goal setting, set up the vibes for the year, at least for the next few weeks, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. And yes, I do have a live audience with me here today. Them being my kids. You'll hear them in the background because I am a mother. And apparently talking to the camera is super funny to my little 9-month-old. You might be wondering, isn't it a little too late to be planning for 2025 because New Year's has passed? The new year, new me phase is kind of dying down a little bit. Well, no. I am recording this a few days like right before February. And that's not because it's not too late. And to be quite honest, I've just been feeling so disorganized, so unmotivated for the month of December/January that I did not feel like recording this video at all. However, while I still do kind of feel that way, I know that I have to just kind of get started because if I don't, this feeling might linger all the way till March or April, which is unacceptable. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying resting is unacceptable. What I am saying is I'm tired of being lazy. I feel like my routine has been completely turned upside down ever since I had family come visit in December, like that whole entire month, and some for January. I just have not been able to go back to my routine how I was before, and it's driving me insane. Overall, it's just been a little chaotic, so we're gonna try to fix that today and tomorrow, because although I would love to do like a one-day goal planning session, cleaning, all that fun stuff, I definitely do not have enough time in the day as a mom. As a matter of fact, it's actually 4 p.m. when I'm starting to record this, which normally I would love to start filming this type of video in the morning to get that fresh, like positive mood from waking up and all that stuff, but it is what it is. So what am I gonna do to kind of like prepare for 2025, even though we've been in it for a month already? Well, here's like my little agenda that I'm gonna be doing this video. First of all, I'll be doing a little mini grocery haul because I just Instacarted some groceries that are staring right at me. I will hopefully be sanding this room back here. That is the laundry room. I've been working on it for way too long now. So I'm hoping to get that done today, which leads me to the next thing, which is doing laundry. Because I've had that there and I've been meaning to sand for the past like 2 weeks. We are all out of clothes. If we don't sand today, I'm gonna definitely have to do laundry anyway because we're all basically down to our last underwear. We have like no PJs. It's getting a little rough out here. Of course, the meat and potatoes of this video, which will be the goal setting part of it. And then a little sprinkle of tidying and cleaning and all that not fun stuff, but necessary stuff. Now, a couple of other things I would like to do for myself to prep for at least a new month. Wash my hair. I keep like brushing it with my fingers, hence why it looks so bland. I'd also like to paint my nails. Nothing fancy, just here at home. Hopefully, I will start working out again. Like I said, I have not worked out since my family has been here and I miss it. My body misses it. I feel like that's an essential part of my routine that I used to have. So I don't know if today's the day because my husband is sick, but tomorrow, whether it happens today or tomorrow, it will happen in this video. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and do the grocery haul. Now we have a kitchen full of groceries and honestly the smell of cigarettes, which I hate when Instacart drivers do that. But nonetheless, we have some nice fresh groceries here. We've got sandwich stuff, pasta stuff, chicken on chicken on chicken. Some hopefully not moldy onions because that has been a pattern lately. Oranges and more oranges. We've been making a lot of orange juice and pineapple juice in this house with this new juicer that we got. And it has been absolutely delicious. A cheese triple threat. So we got shredded, we got mozzarella, and we got Munster. Almond milk, whole milk, Hawaiian bread, which to make sandwiches is so delicious. Regular bread. And my latest obsession has been these airplane cookies. If you have ever ridden in American Airlines, these are the crackers they give you and they are so good. I honestly didn't even know they sold it in stores, so I've been kind of going hard on these, which I probably should lay back on. While I put these groceries away, I'll be chatting about like how I plan to do my 2025 like goal setting setup. Also, I will be using these today because I'm gonna make some mozzarella chicken with pasta. It's gonna be so good. This time around, instead of trying to plan the whole year in 1 or 2 days, I'm gonna do what I did one time, which was like a 12-week planning session. Or what I mean by that is plan for the next 12 weeks out instead of trying to plan for the whole year, because a lot happens in a year and where you think you're gonna end up in the next 6 months You might not even be there for the good, for the bad. Chances are things are gonna happen that you never saw coming, that you didn't plan for, and then that'll just demotivate us into like the next half of the year for goal planning and things like that. Also, pause. To kickstart this video, we're gonna be making some banana bread because these are all like pretty ripe and they're about to go bad. So my daughter and I will be making some delicious banana bread for dessert to get started on cooking and then just kind of see where the day leads us. Mix it and we'll put it acá adentro. Hello, it is the next day. This is the current state of my laundry room. It's kind of crazy. Let me show you guys up close. A little backstory, these two shelves did not exist. We actually put it here. And so I put a lot of this wood filler to kind of make it smooth. Next step is to sand it, which is what I have here. And we kind of started, as you can tell, I put this here so it wouldn't get on the floor. However, that didn't work out too well. And as much as I wanted to finish sanding today, it turns out that my whole household is sick. My husband had 105 fever today, which is kind of insane. And then my girls kind of have like a low grade fever too. I'm just going to have to kind of put this stuff away for now because I need to do laundry. It is bad. It's really bad, especially with everybody being sick. I need to like wash the bed sheets. I need to do a lot of stuff. I see myself doing laundry all the way till I go to sleep, probably like around 2 or 3 in the morning, because that's just the way I roll. Well, where's it falling from? That did not go as smoothly as I would have hoped because a lot of it fell on the floor. The amount of laundry I have to do is just unfathomable. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start on one load. One load. Today's probably gonna be a laundry slash cleaning update because everyone is out, so everything is on me, and there's just like a lot of messes everywhere. Medicine, there's dishes. Thankfully, I have leftovers, so I don't have to cook. But as you can see in my background here, my whole home just needs like a whole tidy session. So that's what we're gonna work on tonight. Today is the day we are actually going to sand, and by we I mean my husband. For my favorite part of this video, it's gonna be the goal planning session for things I want to accomplish in the first like little beginning of 2025. Like I said, I'll be planning my goals out for the next 10 to 12 weeks. And honestly, having a shorter time frame, I feel like it actually is a little more motivational because it feels more realistic and something that you can actually achieve sooner rather than later. And what I mean by that is I can set like 10 goals right now that I want to meet at the end of 2025, but then I feel like I have so much time to meet the goals. And then that kind of lacks the motivation and maybe even discipline. Maybe not in the beginning because you're so motivated, but towards like the second half of the year. Whereas if I set a goal that I want to meet in March or April, that's right around the corner. That's 10 to 12 weeks out. I want to meet my goals. I know it's coming and it's like in the back of my mind. And because of this, I'm just going to set 5 goals for myself. 5, I would say pretty simple, but at the same time, I do have to put some work into it. Number one being that I want to run a 5K race. My first choice would be to do like a mud run obstacle course. And there's actually one in June, but that'll be like for my next quarterly goal setting. There's actually a local 5K that's happening at the end of April, I think it is. And it's actually to raise awareness for childhood cancer and like to raise donations and things like that. So I'm actually pretty excited to start training for it. That's gonna be my goal, to run a 5K. And the timing is just perfect. So I plan on signing up for the race. And the one more thing about these goals is that I want to make it things that are applicable. For example, instead of saying I want to lose weight this year, I'm gonna say, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds this year or 5 pounds this quarter. Basically just things that you can check mark and there's no room for interpretation, because that's when things get confusing and then you're like, did I really meet this goal? I could be happier. I could have lost more weight. I could have felt better. And those are things that are not checkable. So it's really hard to track. Running a 5K, that's very trackable. There's a date already set and I'm going to actually sign up for it later tonight so that way it is official. Goal number 2 is going to be to learn pottery. This has been on the back of my mind, I would say, for like the past couple of years. Like look at pottery designs and be like, oh, that's super cool. I've come across a few Instagram pages that they do like the whole pottery thing, like they sell the mugs. And I love mugs. So if I can create my own and actually have it like be this beautiful thing, that would be amazing. But nonetheless, I just want to learn because I think it looks cool, it looks fun. And to my surprise, in my town, the local art center actually has pottery classes. Talk about manifesting your goals, right? Unfortunately, when I started to do research, I missed the window for the first session of pottery classes, which was probably 3 weeks ago now. They actually run 8-week sessions for like $250, I think, because you can pay for the clay. The next session, I think, starts back up in March. But I will be signing up for it because one thing I've realized is you kind of have to stop waiting for the perfect time or thinking that you're just too old to learn something. I felt this way with the piano for the longest time. I just felt like I didn't learn as a kid. I didn't learn in my teenage years. So now as an adult, it's way too late. I'm 26 years old. It is not too late to learn anything, whether you're 20, 30, 50, it's literally never too late. So who cares that I didn't learn pottery 10 years ago? I'm gonna learn pottery now. Again, a very checkable goal because it has a date, it's a class session. I can either check it off that I did it or I didn't. Goal number 3 is that I actually want to start streaming on Twitch. I used to stream on Twitch back in the day, like before I had my girls. And it was just for fun. I became an affiliate because I had like 50 followers on there. But I'm someone that I guess I love the camera because I love vlogging, I love the YouTube videos, I love streaming. I really want to start that back up. But most importantly, I want to start streaming for fun, not necessarily trying to monetize it and like think about numbers, because that's when things start to get wrong. You just don't feel happy about streaming. You feel stressed. You feel like you're not meeting your goals. I just want to start streaming for fun, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks if that's the case, but just for fun. If you're curious, some games that I do enjoy playing are Dota 2. 7 Days to Die is my absolute favorite because I play that with my family and it is so fun. I played The Forest 2, Phasmophobia when that was popular, Among Us when that was popular. My 4th goal for this quarter is that I want to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm at like 705 or 706 right now, and I think it's very possible to gain 300 subscribers if I just post consistently. That's been my problem like this past month or two. Like I said, I've been in this unmotivational rut. I've been feeling like there's no routine, but once I start to pick things back up, I think it's going to be possible to really meet that goal this year because it's a goal that I've been wanting to achieve for a while now, and we're like almost there. I can feel it. With that being said, if you're enjoying this video and you like productivity videos, maybe mom stuff, definitely check my channel out and subscribe if you're interested, because that'll help me out and I can put videos out that are entertaining for you. And to wrap up my goals for 2025, my 5th and final goal is that I want to have a huge digital declutter session. When I say session, I don't mean one day, but I need to kind of declutter all the photos I have on my phone and my OneDrive, because it is absolutely insane how many hundreds of thousands of photos I have that realistically is gonna feel too overwhelming to look back into. Something I've been doing as of recently is actually printing out like physical photos back like in the old days, because the thing about digital photos is that they're fun to look at like in the past year or so, but how often do you actually see those specific photos of you 5 years ago, 10 years ago? And then when we do go back to look at those memories, there's just so many photos, it's an overload. Because of that, like I said, I've been printing physical stuff. I want to do more scrapbooking. However, of course, I'm not going to get rid of digital photos because I have 2 kids, which means I want to have 2,000 photos a day. I can't stop. But what I can do is try to minimize the amount of clutter that is on my phone, my OneDrive, and my computer, because there's just a lot of files that I don't use anymore. Things that take up space, not only like in the drive, the memory drive, but visually. So this one is almost going to be split into like 2 sections because I need to kind of go back in the past and delete like the 20 photos of the floor that my daughter took a day. But then also I have to kind of change my habits going into the future. And trust me, it's hard for me because I feel like every single picture, no matter the slightest detail, is different in its own way. But I do want to try to work on that. So there you have it. Those are my 5 main goals until like the end of April-ish when we go into the next quarter. I still do plan on doing monthly resets because I enjoy those as well. So if you like those, definitely keep an eye out for those. And now it's time to do something about my hair because it's getting like very naughty. There's like this humongous knot here that I am so scared to brush out, but it has to be done. So now let's go work on my little self-care goals that I set in the beginning of this video: hair, nails, and workout. 조금씩 자리 잡은 널 느낄 때면 괜히 잠을 설치고 괜한 이유로 내게 연락해 매번 같은 실수를 반복해 이런 마음이 익숙지 않아 끝없이 생각에 빠져 허우적거릴 뿐이야 Why don't you make me smile Why don't you tell me your heart 이 순간만큼은 내게 말해줘 You're my baby Tell me now 이제 매일 같은 시간 속에 나의 자리 We have made it to the chair. I'm finally going to paint these nails, and I swear to you, the moment I think I'm going to do my nails, that's when 3 to 4 nails decide to break on me. So I don't plan to do anything fancy, and I'm pretty much just going to use this nail color and then just this one, the foundation. I also made myself some hot chocolate because, believe it or not, I'm actually filming the next day. I wore the same shirt when I went to go shower because consistency, but then again, we're being transparent. So I'm actually filming the very next day, and this is pretty much my dinner. I had like a very late lunch today. We actually had a Sam's Club trip, and we went solely to get a pineapple and oranges because we've been juicing a lot. And let's just say that when we left, the cost was triple digits. So you gotta love a good Sam's Club run. As you guys can see, my nail polish kit is not organized, a story of my life. But I want to show you guys these 2 nail polishes that I bought my daughter. She loves painting her nails, so I thought let me get her some non-toxic, kid-friendly paint, because I know like growing up, I don't know if it's still a thing, but growing up, it was like a thing that you had to be a certain age to do certain things. Like you couldn't paint your nails until you reached like, I don't know, 4 years old. One that was for me is my mom told me that I couldn't shave any body part until I was 15 years old. And I'm not really talking about anything crazy. I'm talking about like legs, armpits, you know, the basics. And so thankfully her friend told her like, hey, she's in middle school, she needs to be shaving her armpits. And I'm so glad she did because it was a little hairy. And then I couldn't shave my legs until I was 15. That changed when I was in 7th grade in middle school, and I tried out for the swimming team. So I went to a couple of their practices and I was like, Mom, my legs are hairy. Looking back, I don't even remember if the other girls' legs were hairy because I don't remember looking, but I'm pretty sure I would have looked and been like, Mom, I'm the only one with freaking hairy legs here. Can I please shave? 2 to 3 practices in, she finally gave in and I was able to shave, and then I actually quit the swim team. So there's that. For me personally, there's like certain things that I just don't care about. Like I don't care about painting your nails. If you're a girl, you see mommy painting her nails, like go at it, have fun. As long as it's safe for you, then I'm okay with it, you know? But then on the other hand, there's things like dyeing your hair, and I've seen some little girls with like highlights and little streaks, and I know it's fun, but
That is one I don't think I'll get behind. Like, she will not be dyeing her hair. I say 14. I think 14 is a pretty good age to decide if you want to have a little something done, but nothing crazy. Like, we're not doing a balayage. And who knows, I might change my opinion by then, but that's my opinion right now. I want to have like a little mom chat. For those of you guys that watch my like planning videos and monthly resets, I don't know if you guys are into like the mom content, but I kind of like to mix both, like intertwine them. And something that has been going, I would say, good for me is that I feel like I'm finally at a place now where I can try to structure my days a little bit better. Like, routines are falling in place a little bit. Not that I have any current routines, but the way our days go are more like smooth than before. Let me tell you, I was going through it in the beginning. For me, the initial transition from 1 to 2 was really hard. I was kind of going through the baby blues. At that point in time, it just felt like it couldn't get better. Like, logically, I knew it would, but when you're in the trenches, it's really hard to look out at the positive side of things. But I'm here now, and not that everything is 100%, because I feel like it never is. And if it is, it's going to be judged for such a little period of time before things just go crazy again. But I think I'm doing a lot better. I definitely want to start going outside more. I know it's still winter, so the weather is kind of like fluctuating, but I definitely want to start incorporating walks again when the weather gets warmer. And that's something else too. Just being outside is so important, not only for the kids, but for your mental sake. Like, as a mom, when I was going to walks and like the park last year and all that, it really does something to you. The fresh air. I'm actually super excited for this summer because I can actually go to the local pool that we have here, and they can both go in the water at the same time. Last year when we went, I had like a newborn 2 to 3 month old, so I wouldn't get in the water. But this year we get to go into the big pool with all of us. I'm gonna have the floaties for both of them. It's gonna be so fun to actually do these summer activities as a new family of 4. I'm super excited, especially like the sisterly bond. I love it. Finally filed down my nails, kind of. They're not perfect, so don't look at them too closely. I'm gonna go in with this base coat, and let's hope it's not like too old, because I've had this for quite a while. As I was filing my nails, I had this random memory of when I was in middle school, and I had done my own nails like the night before, and then some friend of mine, she complimented my nails. She was like, "Oh my god, your nails are so pretty. Who did them?" And I was like, "Myself." I remember like that made me feel so good about myself for like the next week or so, that I even did my nails again, fishing for like another compliment. I didn't get it, but it's just funny how the randomest little things become like kind of these little core memories. And as a lot of middle schoolers feel, I was very insecure about myself. So I just remember that compliment. It really uplifted me during that time. And it's just a little reminder that we should just compliment other people more often, you know? And especially like if you are someone giving a compliment to a stranger on the street, that I feel like has such an impact on that person. Because if a girl comes up to me and tells me that she loves my outfit and I have no idea who she is, I'm gonna believe her. I'm gonna think my outfit is freaking fire and just feel so much confident for the rest of the day. And I just think it's something we should incorporate into like our little routine, you know? Give a compliment here, give a compliment there. Not that you're looking for anything back, but just to lift someone else's mood that day, you know? I have my first coat on. I think it's just supposed to be 1, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna give it a second for it to dry, and then I'm gonna go in with this little kind of purplish color. It's called Taupeless Beach. Am I saying that right? Taupe. I don't know how to say that word. Taupeless Beach. It's a little difficult to open right now. Oh my god. What the heck? I'm putting way too much effort into this. I'm gonna go tell my husband to open this. I could keep trying, but you know what? Let's give the dude a job. Hey babe, can you open this?
Yes, baby. When you're done with your nail, holy fuck. What the
I know, right? It's like sealed to shut.
This is like, got it.
Nice.
When you're done with this, do you want to watch a movie?
What time is it? Yeah, we'll see. Like a show or a movie or something.
Alright, love you.
I wasn't crazy. That thing was hard as hell to open. It honestly feels like so long since the last time I painted my nails like at home. And then, I just ruined this one. I just ruined it. Oh my gosh. Can I just quickly fix this without having to get up and get my nail polish remover? Let's test it out. Oh yeah, it kind of worked. Honestly, these are probably gonna fall off in the next couple of days. While I wait for these to dry, and then I'm gonna apply this regular SC top coat. I'm gonna go ahead and call my grandma. Someone that talks to my grandma like every other day, and if it goes more than 2 to 3 days without talking, she's like, "You're lost. Where are you at?" Hola. Alright, you guys, I am done painting my nails. This is the final result. This is clearly not a professional, so don't come at me, but I just did them at home. I'm happy with them. I just need my nails to grow a little bit longer so they don't feel so stubby. Like, I hate when they're this length because they just look like stubby nails. But there you have it. I got my hair done. I got my nails done. I definitely did not work out this time around, but tomorrow is Monday and I plan to do like a little Monday motivation video, so I really want to go ahead and start tracking my calories again, work out again, get some outside time, read, all that great, wonderful stuff. And till then, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed and you're not subscribed to my channel yet, then go ahead and click that little subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.
매일 같은 시간 속에 나의 자리에서